know that a dog can be man's best friend, but can Fido also help you land a date?
Yes. And that's according to a new survey, not just from me. It's a survey of people of Match.com, especially if you're a single guy. It showed that women were twice as likely as men to say that they were more attracted to a guy with a dog. And they're also more likely to judge their date based on how they react to a pet.
All right, we brought local professional matchmaker Abby Eckman from It's Just Lunch to tell us why pets are the perfect date bait. Abby, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Who did you bring with you?
This is Rhoda, and she is a 9-month-old pit bull mix from Secondhand Hounds. And Secondhand Hounds is actually a local Minneapolis-based company, a rescue company that provides, shelter for dogs and moving forward, just want them to have a forever home.
So sweet. And I can tell you, if I see someone with a dog, I'm instantly going up and petting them. It's just kind of that conversation
petting the dog or the person with the dog?
The dog. I'm petting the dog.
It's a legit question.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's both.
What does having that dog, kind of say about that person?
Yeah, so basically what it says about that person, many of us consider dogs as members of the family. Women who tend to see a gentleman with a dog consider, well, they may just be a great father someday. And men who see a woman with a dog may think that they just want to settle down, which could potentially turn them off. But either way, it's a great, it's great to have, perfect match.
Do you think people really go that deep on it, or is it just the fact that you see that kind of cute dog?
I do. I do. I think that, moving forward when having children, they're an important piece of the family, and I do.
Whether you're thinking about it on the surface or subconsciously.
Absolutely.
What about the types of dogs? Because I got to tell you, there's certain dogs that I'm going to go running up to.
Absolutely.
Maybe like this one. And then if I see a guy maybe with like a tiny little poodle, I might not be as interested.
You judge a little bit?
Is it terrible that I do? I'm sorry.
If the dog is in the merse?
I love all dogs.
I think, it's human nature. I think people do judge, but I think
of course, first impressions matter.
Yeah, to each their own. At the end of the day, if you have two people who love dogs and come together, there's a great fit and ideally a potential match.
How about cats?
Cats, unfortunately, I feel bad saying this, sorry to the cat lovers. There was actually a study done, and it basically said 1 in every 3 women are turned off by a man who has a cat as a pet.
Wow.
That's kind of sad.
It is.
Especially if they're walking the cat on a leash. Is that the real? That makes you...
That you go the other way from.
Interesting, though.
Yeah, it is. It's quite interesting.
It's true. Look, it's what the people we surround ourselves by and the pets that we spend company with, they do reveal things about the kind of person we are. It does make sense.
Absolutely.
Okay, Jason doesn't have any pets. I know you're not really
I'm married,
a pet person.
so I'm not looking for any dates
All right,
either.
let's say there's single guys who aren't pet people.
Sure.
What does that say about them?
So if you're not a pet person, there's plenty of places where you can go within the Twin Cities. I know, like if you're a runner, join a running club.
Sure.
If you're into yoga, join a yoga club. I know there's great places throughout the Twin Cities that offer different classes.
All right, I have some single guys who are friends with dogs, so if you're looking for a dog owner guy, let me know. I got your guy for you.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Abby. Really fun stuff.